Cynthia's City Lights. Cynthia lived in the heart of New York City. She was a small cat in a very big place. Every morning, she sat on her windowsill and watched the yellow taxis zoom by like busy beetles. The city was loud, and the city was fast, and sometimes Cynthia felt very, very small. When the sun was high, Cynthia went for walks. She trotted past the giant stone lions at the library and through the rustling leaves of Central Park. She saw dogs playing fetch and people sharing picnics. It made her whiskers droop just a little bit to see everyone having a friend but her. In the evenings, Cynthia climbed out onto the iron fire escape. It was her favorite place to think. She watched the lights of the skyscrapers blink on, one by one, like stars that had fallen down to the streets. The wind ruffled her fur as she listened to the hum of the city below. One Tuesday, a visitor landed on the railing. It was a pigeon with shimmering feathers that glowed like oil on a puddle. His name was Barnaby. Usually, birds flew away when Cynthia arrived, but Barnaby just bobbed his head and gave a friendly coo. Barnaby wasn't like other birds. He liked to collect things. He hopped closer and dropped a shiny silver soda tab right at Cynthia's paws, using his yellow beak. It was a gift. Cynthia tapped the silver ring with her nose, and it made a happy clink against the metal. Barnaby used his wide, gray wings to point toward the horizon as he told her stories about the city. He described the secret gardens on top of the tall buildings and the statues that lived on the roofs. Cynthia realized that even though the city was big, it was full of hidden wonders when a friend showed you the way. When she felt hungry, Cynthia visited the corner deli. The bell on the door went ding-a-ling as she slipped inside. The air smelled like toasted bagels, spicy meats, and fresh coffee. It was a warm place full of friendly noises that made her feel welcome. "Good morning, Cynthia," called a voice. It was Marco, the shopkeeper. He wore a crisp white apron and always had a kind word. Marco knelt down and placed a small ceramic saucer of milk on the floor, just the way Cynthia liked it. Cynthia purred so loudly that her whole body vibrated. She realized that she wasn't actually alone at all. She had Barnaby in the sky and Marco in the shop. The city wasn't just a big, loud place. It was a community, and she was a part of it. Now, when Cynthia looks out her window at the city lights, they don't look like distant stars anymore. They look like the night lights of her home. She and Barnaby sit together on the fire escape, watching the world go by, feeling perfectly tucked in.